Today's video, online bullying and death threats. This is very personal to me. I want to share what's been going on in my life over the last 7-8 days. My stepdaughter, who will be 18 in January, has been receiving death threats online. I'll start at the beginning as best I can. My stepdaughter was going out with this young man, and he made a very inappropriate comment to one of his, shall we say, friends. His comment was totally out of order, unnecessary and rather disgusting. My stepdaughter was going out with this young man at the time and told him that that comment was not acceptable. My stepdaughter did not know this young lady, but knew of her. The next day, the day after, my stepdaughter finished with this young man, didn't want any more to do with him. But since that day, my stepdaughter has been getting bullied and abused online, through Snapchat, through Facebook. It's just not acceptable. My stepdaughter did not make any comments at all. She's only guilty by association, the fact that she was going out with this young man. So for approximately the last 7 days, my stepdaughter has been bullied by over 30 individuals online. Grown women have been blaming my stepdaughter for comments her now ex-boyfriend made. She knows what he did was wrong, but she's the one getting blamed for it. She immediately told him it was wrong, and she made it quite public that she did not want anything to do with the comments that he made. But this young lady that these comments were made to has now threatened to have my stepdaughter murdered. Her comments were, "I have people in my life that can sort you out, that know where you live, that can murder you." She also told my stepdaughter to go and kill herself because she was a disgusting individual. My stepdaughter said nothing wrong, and she's done her best not to respond. Now, the police have been called in, but it's not acceptable. 30 people, or even up until 2 days ago, were bullying my stepdaughter online. Grown women who had nothing to do with it, who actually don't even know what the comment was or who actually made it, but they are threatening my stepdaughter with murder. How disgusting is that? These people should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. This is what goes on online. And it's very easy to say, don't listen to it, just turn it off. But as we know, being online, being on your phone is very important when you're trying to find your place in the world. When you're trying to work out who you are in life, being part of the group, being online, keeping up to date with what's going on, and having friends online is very important to you. After the first couple of days, my stepdaughter did not respond in any way. But she has sunk into some quite serious depression. She turned round to one of the people and said, "Well, if I do kill myself, just remember whose fault it will be." Now, as a parent, I'm a parent of 4 and I have 3 other stepchildren. That is so distressing to hear, that she would even say that. The police have been called in, the matter has been reported, and there is a criminal investigation going on. But these things take time. Can I also say that my wife has had comments made about her from these people? People trying to get in touch with my wife, people that we know only by association to this young lady that was wronged, but again, not by my stepdaughter, trying to send my wife friends requests with the sole intention of causing even more trouble. I am deeply, deeply upset and absolutely ashamed to be a human being right now from some of the comments that I have personally read. This is bullying, and this is not on. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. You didn't even take the time to find out the facts. There's a grown woman of approximately 28, 29 years old who's also threatened my stepdaughter. It's just not good enough. We need to put a stop to this. There's been too many suicides, too many people whose mental health has suffered because of online bullying. It's time to stand up, and it's time to say no, enough is enough. If you are a parent and your children are online, please give them the best advice and tell them this sort of behaviour. They shouldn't have to put up with it, but they shouldn't do it either. Please educate your children. Let them know that if they are experiencing any sort of bullying, it's really important they speak about it. Don't keep it bottled up. Don't think it will go away. You know, when we were at school, if you didn't respond, if you didn't say anything, eventually the bullies would stop. We're told now that report it, the police will do something about it. Report it to Facebook, report it to Snapchat, and they'll do something about it. But there's so many cases. There's so much of this going on. It's really not acceptable. And it's time that we stood up and said no. Now, I can't mention any names. I can't even mention my stepdaughter's name to you because there is a criminal investigation going on. I feel so sorry for people who have to put up with this rubbish, absolute rubbish. People are getting picked on just for having an opinion. Again, my stepdaughter didn't say anything, nothing at all. Yes, she did spend a couple of days trying to defend herself, but eventually she just took herself away from the situation. She deleted her Facebook account, she deleted her Snapchat account, she banned people, blocked them, and done everything she can. But my goodness, it's really affected her mental health. And now myself and my wife as parents have to go and try and pick up the pieces. Please join me in saying, please leave some comments down below and say that you agree with me. This has been going on too long, and enough is enough. We've lost too many people, young people, middle-aged people, and even older people. We've lost too many people taking their own lives because of online trolls, because of online bullying. Something needs to be done. Let's start by just standing up and showing your support. It's not good enough. Let's put a stop to it right now. This is not my usual video, but please consider subscribing, give me the thumbs up, and please drop some comments below. Please share with me if you've experienced anything like this. Any help, any advice, any comments are always welcome. Hopefully the police will deal with this swiftly. Hopefully all these comments will be deleted and that somebody will take some action to put a stop to this. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Until next time, please remember, if you don't take some time to look after yourself, you won't be here to look after anybody else. Thank you for watching. Take care.